All right, I got some good clips for you on tribalism and racism. And the thing is that racism and tribalism, it's like a gene. So you gotta realize that, like, there's not no racism, at least for the next 100,000 years or more, most likely. Like, there is a gene inside of us that we are geared to go, okay, if you are the same color or the same species or the same tribe or the same whatever, like, we're geared to team up with our team. And it comes out through racism, et cetera, et cetera. So it's like, yes, we need to get rid of racism, and it's happening. It's not worse compared to 100 years ago. That's something that Ava DuVernay was talking about. She's like, yeah, it's actually not getting worse. Look how far we've come. And you got to scale that out over the next 1,000 years. But here we are in 2023, and for the next 100 years, we're all going to still have the racist gene. So what I'm saying is, like, once you go, so I'm doing the same thing that everyone else is doing, how am I doing that? Now you're entering a higher level conversation. When you're entering the conversation going, okay, I'm also racist, so where does that come out? When is that going to come out? Because what we're going to see in these clips is our best buddy Ava DuVernay, like, she got surprised. Surprised, whoopsie, I'm racist too, and I got caught on camera. Yes, you are. No big deal. No big deal. We're all fucking racist. So Ava, she's a really great lady. I'm so glad that I was finally forced to do it. Shannon's been trying to get me to do a class with her for over a year. And so finally I'm like, all right, it's in the queue here. I'll do a damn class. So I really liked Ava, and she's just got a lot of good things about her that we talked about in the class. So one of the things that she's really advocate for is racism and equality and all the rest. So she goes to one of these Ancestry. These are always fucking fun. Like, everybody just, this is wood chipper land. Just like fucking ops. Like, oh, you want to get typed, huh? Well, here's the last, no, that's okay. I don't need to look at everybody else. I'm special. Like, okay, off the wood chipper you go. And the goddamn 23andMe and Ancestry.com, like, we think we have it bad. Like, they have it so much worse than us. Like, people just wood chipper walking one after another, where they're like, well, I know that I'm Irish as long as I'm anything but German, because Germans suck. Like, this is literally fucking everybody. And they're just walking into, like, hey, if you're going to be a subjective racist ass, then stay away from objectivity. What the fuck are you doing? Stay in your clown world. You're gonna walk into a genetic thing, you're like, well, as long as I'm not Italian, they're like, thunk, 60% Italian. They're like, oh my God, and oh, blah, blah, blah. Then just cry fest, drama fest, and 23andMe and Ancestry.com, same issue we gotta deal with. They're like, oh, so I guess we gotta shift 90% of our business to just babysit, disclaimers, lawyers, counselors, cleanup, on it goes. Because people are just wood chipper walking. And then the people that don't, they see it and they laugh their ass off. And those are our favorite people. Because, like, yeah, I see it coming. I know. I get it. And there's still a lot of good people out there. But you throw this to the public and they just throw themselves off the wood chipper. And here's a good example. So Ava takes one of these things. And here's some screenshots that I got. So here she is sitting down. And they're like, oh, by the way, you're not 100% black. So this is before. She's figuring it out. The guy's talking. And then she's like, oh, okay, all right. And then look at this emotional state of like, okay, all right, processing. All right, so now here, I got you set up. Now watch the clip.
Your fourth grade grandmother, Magdalene, is listed as a free mulatta, but there's no color indicated for your fourth grade grandfather, Henry. Do you know what that means?
He's white.
Very good. Henry was a white man.
Okay.
Okay. There you go.
Gotcha.
That's right. The Queen of Black documentary film.
You know it's going to be in there somewhere.
Yeah.
I knew it was coming.
Most of us know it's there somewhere, but we know where in your case.
Yeah.
And who.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know you. Fucking that guy. Everybody has that guy in their fucking life. Yeah, we know you, and look at you and you. You're like, okay. Okay, my guy. All right. And so both of them, I would say, are observers. We know she's an observer. And then the other guy, he feels like an ISTJ. He feels like a double-decider. And he's weird with information, and he's going through the facts. I don't know, ISTJ, I guess. But he's just kind of like, well, you. And then they're switching over to, they're both feeling the stress, and they both go to, let's laugh it out. Let's play it out. But when you're looking at her face, when you're looking at what she's processing, she's really actually a little bit hurt, a little bit scared, a little bit upset. This is one other thing. I'm going to just do the... I'm just gonna do the Paul Aikman thing where I get in like the censor of the fucking pictures and stuff. Here she is processing after she's playing around, right? And then notice this here, like her left eye starts drooping. And I always saw that with my dad. I've noticed that with other people as well. Like when they get stressed or drained or whatever, like and like it'll pop up. Like, or sometimes you'll see with celebrities. I thought with Paris Hilton. Like sometimes her left eye was a little weird, and other pictures it was normal. And so I've seen this when people get stressed. Some people. It's like one of their eyelids will get like the emotional stress and drain. I think that's a real thing. You can look it up. But then what's funny, after she comes out of it, her eyes go back to normal.
Ava, your fifth great grandfather was a slave owner.
Got it.
And then his son made the decision to have a child with a black woman.
Yeah. Fascinating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The truth of us is complicated.
It's very complicated.
All of us.
Yeah.
Everybody, Fairsies. I love the guys like, so, ST facts, rub it in your face. And like, she's like, yeah, I know. I play the ST game too. I love to shove ST facts in people's face. NF, I'm feeling really weird. He's like, I'm not. This is my ST job. Here's some more facts. Throw. Did you know this logic? Throw. And she's like, right? So watch this next clip. You're gonna go over here where she's about to get the reveal. So she's kind of bracing herself, getting ready. And then she finds out that she's 60% black or whatever, that she's still mostly black. You gotta get your numbers. You gotta get your official typing. Oh, officially, I'm officially this race. I'm officially 78% Italian. I'm officially not German. I'm officially yay! Yay, I got my type back and I thought I was an EP and I was an EP. Yay, it's official, yay!
Surveying her family tree, filled with both enslaved ancestors and with those who own those ancestors, Ava wanted to know how African she really was. And there was only one way to find out: DNA. Please turn the
We
page.
know.
Can you read the percent?
I'm black.
Emotional outburst.
I am black.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Emotions.
Welcome back. You blasted off to send a man.
What? Why the fuck does David Shan have all the disclaimers? What the ST fuck are we doing? The emotional outburst. Hey, your emotional state. You're emotional loaded on this subject. Well, I have to be, and it says that I'm an INFJ, and I took a test on an INFJ, and I have a channel called Me the INFJ, and blah, 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 blah. I'm not emotionally loaded. I'm not biased. Like, oh my God, you are so loaded for the fucking wood chipper and can't fucking see it coming. And it's been getting better. We've been hammering this fucking since year one, and people that the society is, the ops society, they're slowly kind of getting used to it, kind of getting ready for it. And I see a lot more people coming in the typing process like, okay, I might be half black. I might be half not black. I might be Italian. I might be German. Shit. Okay. And like, that's been great because we're hammering this thing. And then like 23andMe, what are they going to do? Do what we're doing? Like, guess what? And whatever race you think you are. That's what's been so funny to watch is that people do the same thing. They're like, well, I'm any type but an EJ. It's like, you're an EJ. Well, I'm any type but Scottish. You're mostly Scottish. Like, how the hell do our racist, biased, tribalistic brains like do that? And so the point is like, why does Ava have an emotional attachment? Let me play the ST. No, I get to play ST now. Hey, Ava, there's fairness. All the races are the same. Black and white, equality, it's all the same. It does not matter. Oh, whoopsie, whoopsie. There's emotions tied to she wants to identify as being mostly black. And she is, and therefore she's happy. Well, where are these emotions? Not supposed to have these emotions. Yet it's normal. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's normal. You already have an emotional attachment to a fucking type. And to a fucking race, and to a fucking culture or country, and fuck the Irish, or fuck the Italians, or the Russians, or whatever, right? We all have it. Russians, Mongolians, Indians, Canadians, Brazilians, Mexicans, Americans, fucking New Zealanders. Which one of those did you get triggered by? Which one are you like, yeah, fucking New Zealand, right? Which one were you like, those guys? See, we all have it. We all fucking have it. And it's okay. It's okay. We're all a little racist. It's still in our genes. It's still there. We don't want to end up there. But we got it. We can't resolve it if we can't talk it out. If we can't talk it, like in the early years, I'm like, I fucking hate feelers. Turns out I was a feeler. But I had to resolve that. I had to move through that. I remember a stage where like I could not get my head around FE. Like I thought it was such a, and now it's like, oh my God, FE. It's like it is the savior function of this household. Like, hey, can we all talk and share emotionally? Like SI, same thing. I was racist against SI. Now it's like, I'm just stealing that shit. I'm like, I'm going to build my life and build my business with fucking SI. I hope you don't like SI. I'm stealing that shit. That's a fucking great function. So we all got to go through it. The same with the social types. Oh, this guy and that one and this one freaks me out and that's the bad. Like, we all are going to go through it. Every time there's a coin, red versus blue, black versus white, this type versus that, you're going to racistly pick one, okay? It's normal. It's all right. It's all right. But then acknowledging that, getting the emotions through and working through it. Because then when I do see over time, this is back to like, evolution and training. We have all these traits, but they are trainable. Like there are people that, and Ava would be one of them, obviously, where they're 99% not racist. But they're still, we caught her. We caught her right there. It's a little bit.
Could you read those percentages?
57.3% African. Thank you. 41.5% European. This makes me so happy.
I can tell.
This makes me so happy.
Wait, what difference does it make?
I had a whole narrative in my head of like,
Oh,
it
logic.
doesn't matter. It's how I identify. It's how I'm seen in the world. It's how I, you know,
Listen.
I did the whole thing, but I literally just felt like my heart just burst open because it does make a difference to me. What a great thing. This was incredible. Incredible experience.
An EP experience. That's how everybody runs into the wood chipper. This'll be a fun experience. I'm an EP. Like, you're about to get fucking wood chippered. And then look what she said. They played it out great. They said the observers are like, hey, this isn't supposed to matter. She's like, I had emotions. Whoopsie. And then they get back to the logic. And that's okay. That's okay. It's both. You're going to have emotions. Talk it out. Work it out. And laugh it out. That's what I'm doing here. Be able to talk it out. Laugh it out. Make fun of yourself. Make fun of each other. Make fun of your F, your T. Like, it's okay. It's fucking okay.